What's going on, guys? Today we've got some Modern Warfare gameplay in the background, playing some Gunrunner, one of the better 6v6 maps in my opinion. So, in all honesty, this is using the FAMAS. The FAMAS is a really good weapon, and I'll be honest, I'm quite excited for Call of Duty Modern Warfare to come out. It's 3 weeks away now, we are getting there. But the wait is taking forever for me. It just seems to be taking so long. And I honestly believe that's because I know that Modern Warfare is going to be a really good game for us this year. Although, I think it's going to be a really good game at the start. And the reason I say that is because at the start of every year, obviously there's that honeymoon phase that people enjoy, and you know, we get a new COD on our hands and we just play the absolute living daylights out of it and just want to play it over and over and over again. Honestly, if they'd have left the beta running, I'd still be playing Modern Warfare right now because I enjoyed it that much. However, I just think that in the future we're going to see that this game's potential may get ruined by either Activision, the shareholders, or Infinity Ward, or a combination of the three. In my personal opinion, I'm a little bit worried about this game because I know it has potential. I know this game has the potential to be able to set the standard for Call of Duty in the future. I know that this has the potential to set the standard in gaming in general. Because this is a really, really good game. It's really polished, it's really well made, it looks amazing, it plays really well. And considering it's an arcade style shooter with a realistic look, I personally really like it. And I personally think that this could be setting the standard for Call of Duty games in the future. And I really have to feel for Treyarch that are going to have to try and follow this game up. I really do, especially with the fact that Treyarch has had to be basically pushed forward a year. That the Call of Duty game is now going to release next year instead of the year after that because of something that went on with Sledgehammer and other things. Personally, I'm worried really for them. But in all honesty, I'm looking forward to Modern Warfare, and I really hope that the developers and Activision make the call to make this a 2-year game. Because I think this game is the one that's going to get the support. I think it's the one that people are going to play. I think this one's going to be one that people play even after it's gone. Like, even after Modern Warfare's life cycle is so-called over. Especially if they don't leave it for 2 years. Or make it a 2-year game, which would make sense with that 1-year exclusivity for the survival mode. I personally think that this game is a 2-year game. I personally hope that it is, because I want Treyarch to have an extra bit of time, the normal time they would be allowed. But I think with the amount of game modes, the amount of content, the amount of maps that we're getting at launch, the amount of content and the weapons and the customization with the gunsmith and everything else that we have within Modern Warfare, I think is going to be way enough to last 2 years. In my opinion though, we will need more maps. Obviously, we will need the maps to basically double over the year. We'll need the maps to double next year as well, as in the base maps, then double that over the course of time, and maybe even more. Because obviously more DLC maps means that people are going to play them, more maps equals more content, more people coming back to play the game because they're excited to play the new maps and stuff. To me, that's going to be a really good thing. And obviously with crossplay, the player numbers are going to be higher, so it's going to mean that the connections are supposedly going to be better, as with, you know, the fact that we're not going to be split by DLC. I'm really looking forward to this game, and this game has a lot of potential. In my mind, it's going to be one of the better, it's going to have to be one of the better Call of Duties in years, and I think it will be, with the help of the developers, with the help of the community, with the help of a few balancing patches here and there and stuff like that. I think that this game could be something incredible. But again, I do know for a fact that this game could be one of those that just falls flat on its face if the contracts and the microtransactions and the DLC coming out and everything like that, and the way that they decide to basically put all that sort of stuff out, if they don't do it right, it's going to ruin this game. And my biggest worry for Modern Warfare right now is that Activision gets their hands in it and tries to basically make it so that, you know, they have to put so much stuff in the supply drops to make any money and all this sort of stuff. If Infinity Ward's hand is forced into filling the game with microtransactions, it's got the potential to ruin a really, really good Call of Duty game. And that is what I'm hoping doesn't happen. And obviously map variety, we've got 7 6v6 maps, or 7 2v2 gunfight maps, we've got 10 6v6 maps, we've got 5, I think 10v10, and 5 20v20 maybe, and then 3 ground war maps potentially. So that's a lot of content, and I think that obviously for montages and for other things, that amount of maps and that amount of variety is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to the variety. I'm looking forward to playing all the different game modes and having the different player numbers and everything like that. I think it's going to be awesome. What I'm not looking forward to is seeing what the microtransaction system ends up being. And I'm really hoping that we get something like, you know, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, something with army credits or something like that that we can, you know, go ahead and use and go ahead and play with, and obviously grind for the contracts, grind the contracts out, try and get as much stuff as we possibly can, and just have a real good old time with it. Then if we can do that, that's going to be great. If we can't do that and everything's locked behind microtransactions and everything's locked behind supply drops or crates or reserves or whatever else, then this game I can see failing miserably. I can see it killing the game off within the first few months. And that is something that, you know, looking back at Black Ops 4, they really got wrong. Because it's killed the game for me. It's made it so I don't want to play that game anymore. It's made it so that game isn't that enjoyable for me anymore. And that's why you haven't seen me post much of it at all. I've been playing it. I've been playing it trying to hit clips. I've been playing it trying to get the final few clips I need for the montage that I'm making and stuff like that. But in all honesty, I've not really been enjoying it. It's been more of a grind than anything. It's been more of a, oh, I need to, you know, hit this stuff. I need to try and hit this stuff. I need to get on and play just in case I do hit something that I want to record. And to me, that's not where I want to be with Call of Duty. I want it to grip me. I want to be in a position where I'm being pulled to play this game. I'm being pulled in. People are, you know, ringing me to get on and play. People are asking me whether I'm going to get on and play. The community drives that. And obviously, if you've got people, your friends and family, asking you to play the game all the time, then you're going to play it more, aren't you? Not to mention, if that experience is fun and enjoyable when you are playing the game, then obviously you're going to enjoy it more and you're going to come back to the game more, you're going to play the game more, and you're going to put more time and effort into it. So for me, it's a no-brainer that this game has loads of potential. It does have crossplay, it does have lots of maps for launch, and all of them are brand new. There is no remastered maps on launch, which is great, because obviously Black Ops 4 went with quite a few remastered maps and it didn't really work. It sort of got to the point where people were just like, okay, well, what happened to, you know, new maps on launch? What happened to getting everything new right at the get-go and then giving us some remastered stuff at the end? And I'll admit, that is part of the reason why the replayability of Black Ops 4 is so bad for me, is that I've played the maps on it so many fucking times now. And they've just brought back launch and some of the maps. And you work it out, and like over 50% of the maps are remakes of either older Call of Duty maps or remakes of maps that they brought out in Black Ops 4. Because you've got like Arsenal Sandstorm and Contraband Hurricane and stuff like that. To me, there's far too much content that went straight back into that, you know, thing of being, well, we can put it in the game and we can call it something slightly different and basically rehash the same map and just put a different weather system in and then call it a day. And to me, I don't really want to see them map variants come back in this game. If there is any sort of map variant, I want it to be night maps. And that, to me, would be fine. What I don't want to see is Azia Cave Sandstorm or Azia Cave Flooded. I don't want to see that. What I want to see is maybe them implement a weather system that every time you load that map up, the weather is different. So you've obviously got 5 or 6 different types of weather in the game for that specific map, and whenever it loads up, it's a completely random chance of what map type you're going to get. You could get Azia Cave Snow, you could get Azia Cave Sandstorm, you could get Azia Cave Night, Flooded, whatever you want to call them, but I think that would be a much better way of implementing map variants instead of just ending up with like 6 of the same map in the game, which is just boring and it just gets repetitive as hell. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you did like what you see, and if you want to see more content from me, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.